Alright guys, welcome to set 5, let's play Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2, my rogue playthrough. Off screen, I got all of the crime in Kirkwall done, so we should be ready to go. I'm just gonna check to make sure real quickly. Yep, seems like it. Okay, excuse me. Before we go on, I'm gonna mention a few things. If you do not have the money for it, let's see here. Aveline and Anders. Not Aveline, Bethany. If you do not have the money to do it, go to Lowtown at night. You'll meet a guy named Dougal outside of the Ferelden Emporium, Ferelden Shop, whatever it's called, where you find out about where Anders was, and they'll give you, they'll offer to, front you the 50 sovereigns. Bear in mind, it's very easy to get the 50 sovereigns you need. This is just for people who go, I don't know how to save money. Kinda how it goes. Anywho, yeah. So basically, here's how the checklist is going to work, by the way. I'm going to have a checklist up, and I'm going to move it to the earlier part in the Let's Play. Basically, it's going to be here's what you need to do this set. At the beginning of each act, I'm going to... What the fuck? Why'd you level up? I'm going to, basically load up a video with all of the quests you need to do this set, all three classifications: the main, secondary, and companion quests. I'm gonna load up where to find all of the crafting recipes. This includes runes, potions, poisons, and grenades, as well as the resource materials and where to find all of them. Bear in mind, it's not going to be a detailed as in turn left at the third fork and you can find it. Unless it has to be. But it's going to be pretty much just here's what you need, here's the quest it's in, and that's about it. So yeah, let us go! So, we already have the money for it, so we're set.
I don't know if I'd be brave enough to do that.
You've been an apostate your whole life.
Exactly. It was never anything I had to work for. Other people always took the risks to keep me free.
Aww. Alright, let's go talk to our friendly friend. Hello, Bertrand!
You again? What now?
Now, is that any way to talk to your business partner?
Partner? Bloody Varric. I suppose you're the help he promised. It figures. If you see that sodding bastard, bring him here. I want to hear exactly what he's promised, right from his lying mouth. Just bring Varric here.
I have to have Varric. Well, fuck. Well, that's good to know. Kind of wish there was a, you can change your character here thing. But I can just fast travel to somewhere and get it pretty damn quickly. Boop. Alright. Good place to get it. Yeah, the Hangman, why not? So we're going to be taking, Bethany and Anders with us. There's actually a very important reason why you want to bring Anders with you. If you bring your sibling, you'll find out why in a little bit. But I'm not going to spoil it for the people who have never seen this Let's Play or never played the game before. So, yay! Alright, gather. Come on. Alright, I'll leave Isabel on the back burner. Alright, let's go! I'm not sure if I need to take Varric with me or not. I don't think Varric needs to join us in the Deep Roads, but I'm not 100%. Hopefully not, because I would like to bring Isabella with me. But we shall see how that plays out. Come on, hurry up and load. Parking me down back at where I started to, near the bone pick. Yep, near Hubert. I might as well level up Varric.
I know it didn't work the way you wanted, but
You guys talking again?
it was brave what you did with Justice.
It was meant well. I don't know if that's enough to forgive me.
Must have been hard for him, being trapped outside the Fade, in a place where no one's like him. I bet he appreciated having a friend.
He did.
I liked Justice. He's a bit he was a bit what's the word I'm looking for? Chivalrous, way too much into it, but yeah, he was a nice guy.
You.
Ah, brotherly love. It's quite something, don't you think?
Sure is something. Especially when little brother makes promises I can't keep.
Bertrand, so suspicious. I have in fact brought us our future partner.
What? Partner? You stupid nug-humping dirt farmer. Why'd you go promising something like that?
Because if we don't get this expedition moving, brother, then we won't have any profits to argue about, will we?
Maybe you have a point.
There's so much love here. It's very comforting.
What I'd love is the coin to back up my brother's confidence. How about it, human?
I do have your coin, in fact.
You're joking.
What did I tell you, Bertrand? Not bad for a human.
All right, partner. Full share of the profit between you, me, and Varric. Now we just need a decent entrance into the deep roads.
These might be just what we need.
What's this? 3? 4 entrances into the deep roads, all in the free marches? Where'd you get these?
A wizard did it.
Well, color me astounded. We just pick the most promising one and go. Time to wrap up any business you have in the city, my friend. We'll be gone for several weeks at least. Let me know as soon as you're ready and we'll head out. So are you ready? It's a long trek. If you have any business you need to wrap up here, you'd better do it now.
I'm ready. Let's get started.
And let's not waste any more time. We've chosen one of the hidden entrances. The deep roads there will be nice and virginal, ready for a good deflowering. Ha!
Now there's an interesting image.
It'll take a week for us to get to the depth we need. There are bound to be leftover darkspawn from the Blight. Big risks, big rewards.
Risks? Rewards? What could be better?
Exactly! Now, before we... Wait. Who invited the old woman?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Sir Dwarf, but I need to speak with my children.
Mother! I told you not to get involved with this.
I just want to know one thing. Are you planning on taking Bethany with you?
I can't leave Bethany behind. I need her. Mother, I'll be fine. I want to go.
It's not fine. You can't both go. What if something will happen to you? You, I understand wanting to do this. But leave your sister here, I beg you.
It's the Templars or the Darkspawn, Mother. At least I'm allowed to fight Darkspawn.
Well, you're not going to be able to take everyone anyhow. You'll need to decide.
Sorry for the hiccups during that little cutscene. My laptop has this really annoying habit of going, okay, and turn off the wireless connection to the router. I still have it plugged in manually, but it still causes little glitches whenever that happens, so I apologize. Okay, so if you bring your sibling, Bethany or Carver, bring Anders with you, unless you want what happened to what happened with Lilith to happen. If you guys see that Let's Play, go check it out. But this is how to prevent that. Otherwise, bring whoever the hell you want. That's what Anansal is gonna do. Anansal. Gotta get the roll the L. Other than that, that should do. God damn, I'm just thinking, if I had an entire wizard party except for Varric. It's like, everyone can cast magic, except for the dwarf. Dwarves can never cast magic. And you're just sitting there going, well, shit. Alright, let's go!
Bethany, I beg you. Don't go. Don't do this.
I'll be fine, Mother, I promise. This will work out for the best. You'll see.
Personal drama over with? Now let's get underway.
Been a long time coming, eh, brother?
That it has. The deep roads await!
And yes, that was Sandal and Bodane behind us. I'm not sure if I talked to them while I was out there. You can get a little cutscene. They basically provide the same services in Origins. Bodane gives you items, and Sandal provides free enchantments for you. Well, the enchantment onto shit. The enchantment system is different in this game, which I'll explain later.
No, this can't be right. The Champion and her apostate sister came to Kirkwall to spread subversion against the Chantry. But you claim this wasn't the case. The Champion just happened to have dealings with the Canary, joined forces with a known raider, a blood mage, a rebel warden, and for what? Coin?
Maybe it's not as simple as you imagine, Seeker.
Simple? Do I need to remind you what your friend did? Do I need to tell you how many lives have been lost? How many more will be lost? You cannot sit there and tell me she is innocent.
I don't know if innocent is the right word exactly.
She must have known. Somehow the Champion knew what was down there. That's why she wanted to join your expedition.
No. None of us knew. If we had, she wouldn't have let her sister step foot into that blighted hole.
Is that so? Then tell me your version of what happened on this expedition.
Well, we entered the deep roads as planned, but we didn't get very far.
There's been a collapse. The way forward is blocked.
What? Is there some way around?
Not that I've been able to find. The side passages are too dangerous.
Useless! What am I paying you blighters for? Set camp!
Problems, brother?
Sodding deep roads. Who knows how long it'll take to clear the path?
Shall we not try to find a way around instead? Seems like the logical choice.
You think I'm an idiot, Varric? The scouts say the side passages are too dangerous.
See? This is why you bring someone like me along.
We'll take a look. If we come running back, screaming, you'll know staying put was the right decision.
Fine, fine. Find a way around. Just do it quickly.
This is why I left the Wardens. I hate the blighted deep roads.
I hate to add to your burdens, my friends, but I fear I must. I fear my boy Sandal wandered off. He's somewhere in those passages right now. I beg you, keep an eye out for him. He just doesn't understand danger like he should.
We'll bring him back in one piece. Or maybe two. Hard to say, really.
Poor Sandal. I can't believe he's done this.
Let's move quickly then.
God damn it, Nexus. Don't worry, I'll bring you some back in one piece. Or two. Who knows? Maybe an ogre found him and ripped him in half. Kinda sucks that happens to someone you care about, huh? Okay, so there are a few things we want to collect while we're down here. Resource materials and the like. Actually, the only thing down here we want to collect are resource materials. And I am running into shit. Sorry. Hello. Boo, boo, boo. Teleport. Stab. And there you go. Okay, some enemies down there. Let's go kick some fucking ass.
Out of range.
Hi! Do you think? There we go. Boop. Hi. Boop. Are we good? Okay, so down here, there are 2 deep mushrooms, 2 lyriums, a silverite, and an orichalcum. So let's go grab them. Here's one of the deep mushrooms. Let me mark off my little checky list. There we are. Alright, so far so good. Yo! Come on. Jump! Gotta love how quick these guys are. It also doesn't help that, or it also helps very much that I have 2 freaking mages just casting fireballs out of hell. Okay. I don't think there's anything else over here. So for those who never played the other Dragon Age game, and don't know what the Deep Roads are, like I did when I first came here, the Dwarven Empire used to span quite a bit of Thedas, which is Thedas, which is the continent we currently reside on. I think it's the continent, or is it the world? No, it's the world. Excuse me, I gotta sneeze like crazy. Ah, much better. Okay, so the Dwarven Empire spread most of the continent we currently live on. Not sure exactly what it's called. I believe Thedas is the world we live on, but yeah, shit like that. So, we are. Yeah, okay. The Dwarven Empire existed underground, as most Dwarven Empires and stories do. To get from one Dwarven kingdom to another, they built the Deep Roads, which were roads that are deep underground. However, when the Blight came, the Deep Roads were abandoned. Many of the Dwarven cities, without access to the help of other cities or kingdoms, fell to ruins. Currently, the only known Dwarven kingdom that still operates is Orzammar, which is where most of the dwarves come from. However, thanks to the events of the Awakening DLC, Kal Hirol, which was another Dwarven kingdom that was overtaken by Darkspawn, has been reclaimed. I don't know if it will play any integral point in the story later on, because I've never actually played the Dragon Age Awakening DLC or Origins until recently. So, we'll see. I know that a lot of the there we are. Pre-made world states in this game did not take into account the events of the DLCs. So, I'm kind of interested to see how it's going to play out. I mean, we had some pretty interesting stuff that already happened in the other 2 playthroughs, but I'm not going to go into those because, well, we'll find out. Go check it out. That's the point of the multiple playthroughs, so you guys can see the butterfly effect. The mushroom. So I'm kind of curious if Kal Hirol will make a reference, or we get something special because we saved it, or stuff like that. So, very interested.
Well, I'll be a Nug's uncle. Isn't that Bodan's boy?
Hello? He survived this entire time.
I'd really like to know how you managed to kill all of them.
Boom.
And how did you do that?
Not enchantment.
Smart boy. Come on. We still need to find a way past that collapse.
Okay, so he gave us actually 2 things, I believe. Let me check to make sure about that second one. Nope. He gave us this weapon, which is for mages. Increase spear damage and 15% chance of knockback. Not bad. It's actually better than the staff of Partholon, so I'm gonna give it to him. Also looks really fucking awesome. There's something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, there have been a lot of fan theories about how Sandal did all this. I have a theory that may have been confirmed in a future DLC in the game. For those that have played through the Descent DLC, you know what I'm referring to. I'm not going to talk about it because, well, wrong game, wrong DLC. So, basically, I think that's what happened here, and you should understand what that means. If not, I'll probably make reference to it when I get to that DLC later on. So yeah, there's a lot of theories about it, all that fun stuff. Okay then. Continue onwards. Golems of Orzammar. Golems of the Deep Earth, I should say. Fun little side note. In early development, Shale was actually supposed to make an appearance in the Deep Roads. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be this excursion to the Deep Roads or a future quest that involves us going there. But we were supposed to run across her, which would have been freaking awesome. I loved Shale. She's one of the few characters that actually spanned all three of my characters. But she was replaced with someone else. Probably due to the fact that it was just kind of weird to have her back, I guess. I don't know. Development costs or something like that. I don't know what the reason was. But, wasted opportunity in my opinion. For those that don't know, Shale was a golem that appeared in the Stone Prisoner DLC, which was a free DLC in Origins. And she was freaking amazing. But, yeah, if you ever get the chance to, give your character spirit damaging weapons, because spirit will ignore a certain percentage of armor, allowing you to do just direct damage to them. Which is why you'll always see me using spirit-based abilities. That's also why I gave Anders that staff, because he casts the spell Weapon Enchantment or something like that. That basically allows him to give his weapons elemental damage to all of our characters' weapons. Because of this, now Varric and Bethany do spirit damage innately, as well as Nexus. So we're just ignoring a bunch of armor. Especially with Varric, with his AoE abilities, fuck. Hello. Fuck. Nope. Hi. He got his head stuck in the wall. God, I love that. Alright, there are traps laid out that we're gonna dismantle for the extra EXP.
Done. All set.
We are. Abilities, let's see here. Don't need to get any more abilities for her, because I don't use Lacerate. Don't need Scoundrel. What about Assassin? That's right, I'm working over to get this. Critical damage plus 1% per point of cunning. So basically, the higher your cunning, the more deadly you become. So let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty then, onwards! So at this point, we're getting to a point where there's a point of no return to this portion of the Deep Roads. You should have the 2 deep mushrooms, the 2 lyrium, and the silverite. The orichalcum we'll get in a few minutes. Make sure you get all that, because I didn't in Lilith, and I had to replay all this off screen to get that last lyrium we just got. Can't tell you how irritated I was when I found it too. Right. A good save point is actually right here. To do a hard save. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, onwards. Why there's a dragon down here, I don't know, but whatever. Mark of Death. Now it'll deal extra damage. once the Mark of Death activates. Mark of Death basically what it does is it accumulates damage you deal over a set time, and then once the timer runs out, all that damage is dealt to the character you use it on. It is a broken ability amongst assassins. And there's the last descent armor. Boop. Alright, let's go ahead and equip that armor. Last descent is better than Flint Company Curious. Also looks a little bit cooler in my opinion. I really like this armor. Not sure why, I just do. Okay, so once we walk towards that little gateway there, that's your last chance to go back and get shit, so... just in case.
Here we go. This goes right where we want it to. Let's go back and tell Bartrand. He'll be so pleased. Bartrand, we found a way around your damned cave-in.
It's about time. Let's move out!
You're welcome! Jeez, what a dick.
Holy shit.
Is this what you were expecting?
I thought. An abandoned dive, something old, but... what is this?
How did you even know it was here?
Old scavenger tales. After the third blight. A week below the surface, they said. But nobody believed them.
Looks like they were right.
Make camp here! We need to look around.
I'm actually going to point out a few things that's actually very interesting about this Taig. For those that don't know, by the way, Taigs are basically dwarven cities. Generally, they're associated to one family, where I believe the stewards and everyone else that are associated to the family can live. But they're basically just little cities.
I don't get it. Nothing in this Taig makes sense.
Why's that?
We're well below the deep roads. Whatever dwarves lived here, they came long before the first blight. But where are the statues of paragons? I don't recognize these markings on the wall, or anything in the rubble.
Whatever's here must be very rare and valuable.
Possibly. These dwarves might have been unique. If so, I hope they kept their valuables close at hand.
Okay. What he's referring to as the statues of people, those are paragons. They are the basically living gods of dwarves. Not really gods, but close enough. So, they're very well known. Most houses are named after paragons. Okay, now here's what I want to show you guys. Now, lyrium is a mineral that you find underground in the Dragon Age universe. It generally looks like these roots, but blue. Or even these just straight up crystals. The only known lyrium, I'm gonna go on this quickly. Lyrium is a very acidic kind of material. It will eat away at flesh, your mind, everything. If you even so much as touch it. Humans in the general vicinity of lyrium can even get sick. A diluted and purified version of lyrium is what mages drink. It's how they channel their powers. Lyrium has always been blue. Always. So these red strains are the very first of the kind that we'll ever get to see, that's ever been found, I should say. So it's pretty interesting.
You found him! I can't believe it! You found him! Hello? I owe you a great debt. I will repay it somehow. I swear my life on it.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know, but I will find a way.
Alrighty then. That's nice.